Okay, I'm going to try and give you a video of the Evora here, and did some cleaning and waxing. Missed a couple spots on it today. That's okay, it'll get better. Hopefully this comes out okay. It's pretty decent shape. A couple places like on the plastic here, you know, the heat's getting to it. And if you see a little line across the hood, there's a what's called plastic bra to protect it. A little white spots from soap I missed. And I've got this on a tripod as I walk around. I'm going to try and get in the car in a few minutes and give you a video of this thing going down the road. A little tight getting in and out of, and you can see it sits low to the ground. It's right at 48 inches. Nice lines to it. It's a mid-engine car, meaning the engine sits behind the back seat, if you can call it a back seat. It's a 3.5 liter normally aspirated engine, so it's only putting out 278 horse, which the supercharged one is 345. But there's a lot of cars in this size range that put out 500-600 horse. Trunk is very small, as you can see. Tucked neatly away in the corner over here, hiding behind stuff, is a can of Fix-A-Flat. Don't know if it'll show up or not. But the trunk is very, very small. Big enough for 5 or 6 1-gallon jugs of water. And it's not all that loud. It's got good sound to it. As far as traction, it handles great because it's a mid-engine. Of course, being it has such a small trunk, there is no spare tire. Oops. It's got nice lines on it and everything. Especially when you look at it from above. On this particular model year, there's I can find out about 1,100 of them made. Sits fairly low to the ground, as you can tell. The back seat, which I'll try and show you here. Now my seat's all the way back, as you can see, and they'll go up about 6 inches, but typically you only have to be awful damn small to fit in the back seat here. But to call it a 2+2 so they can get a better insurance rate on it. But it's awful small in the back. But it's a nice car. It's a good color. I'll get up here a little bit higher so you can see it. Nice lines to it. British made, of course. It's a 6-speed manual transmission. The front, the only thing it opens is a little compartment under this center flip nose. And I'm going to play with it sometimes just a little bit looser than I want. But that's where you fill the brake fluid and the windshield wiper fluid. And the other thing too, which is common for these kind of cars, is only one windshield wiper. That's it. So this is a view of the Lotus. Nice car. Like I say, it's not loud like the Cobra was. Of course, the Cobra was, I set it up to rumble more. This won't rumble nearly as loud, but it's got a good sound to it. So there's going to be half a minute of camera shaking as I get into this thing. And I'm going to try and give you the passenger seat view. And like I said, almost there. And to get in and out, I got to put the seat all the way back just to see if I can get this a little bit better here. I'm doing this by guessing by golly, so hopefully it comes out. take a minute here and show you the inside of the car. You know, the usual AM/FM radio. It will play MP3. Apparently, I haven't tried it yet. It also has the little TV screen, so I can have it for reverse. So I'll show what's behind me. The dash is, of course, the clock's going to be off because the battery was dead when I test drove it. Nothing fancy about the dash. Apparently I can play DVDs if I'm in park here, and something I don't intend on trying to do. So it might be a little bouncing. This is not a GoPro camera. I'll put a few minutes of driving on here. Some of my friends are auto buffs, and so I've had a couple requests to put some driving on film here. This is just going down the road in my subdivision. This is Petroglyph Trail. I don't know if the noise of the engine is coming through like it does for me. My camera started pulling over here. Here I thought I'd have the first Lotus in the neighborhood, and come to find out the previous owner lives in this neighborhood. He's only about a mile from my home. And fun car to drive. I'm getting used to it. I got a lot to learn on it. And of course, this is only a 35-mile-an-hour speed limit here. But another minute or so, I'll be to the frontage road, and then I'll wind it out just a little bit. It's weird because being a mid-engine car, and it's also rear-wheel drive, I'm not used to having the noise directly behind me. Like I say, it's not loud like the Cobra was, but it's got a good, nicer than average rumble. Sounds better than the Mini Cooper does, even though this is not a turbo and the Mini is. And actually my Mini Cooper per cubic inch has more horsepower even than the turbo version of this. And right up here's the stop sign. The wind's back here. So far the camera's staying pretty steady. We'll go with the windows up here because of the noise of the highway. Okay, better slow it down. I had up to 65 in the past coming down the interstate. That was that hit 80. So yeah, it's quick enough. It's quick enough. Now, if you're not interested in watching the driving part, you can go ahead and shut this off. But I'll put a few more minutes on here for some of my friends. Fun to wind through the years being a 6-speed. Of course, vision out the back is nil almost. I got a little, what, 8 or 9 inch high window. It's maybe 18 inches wide. So anyway, this is a version, or at least a little bit of video of me going down the road. I got to pull off somewhere and shut this off in a moment. So I hope you enjoyed the little tour of my Evora. One of the other cars I was looking at was a Lotus Elise, which is a smaller version. And for a Lotus, they named their cars after women. So Elise was a granddaughter of one of the founders or whatever. And then Evora was the name they made up so they could patent it to have a name that was feminine enough. So I'll kill this here. So anyway, that's the video. Hope you enjoy it.